What's up, friends? This is Manny and welcome to some great carries with a free-to-play Pathfinder running the Hussars. We have here Sharpy, or previously known as that guy. We had already before a video from him here in the hashtag WarRobots community videos. And yeah, he's showing us a hangar with all Cossacks except for the Titan and this Pathfinder Mark II with Mark II and low-level Mark II Hussars. Even the pilot is basically low level, so we're really talking a free-to-play setup here. And he said in the Google Doc that he had to retry this like 17 attempts to get this good gameplay here. And I understand why, because he's definitely not over-leveled in any way. But he also did end up dropping a little lower in Expert League, I believe he said, or Masters League, and that's where he is right now. Masters League. So let's go for it, ladies and gents, and see this crazy Hussars Pathfinder in action. Again, a free-to-play build that's carrying the game here with a good level of skill, aiming, and map awareness, and that is kind of the key to really performing well, right? If you know where to when be where, with what weapon. He just released the targeting malfunction thing from the Nuo, and now he can snipe the Nuo out of the game. He switched over to a different robot though. For me, the Nuo would have probably been a priority target, but then again, that sword unit getting killed through his shield is extremely important too. That Lynx over there is not knowing what's about to happen, and although he did not get the final kill, he definitely did the damage there. And he's already getting hunted, similar to me, by the battleship laser, which, yeah, the Beholder battleship doing the old reach around. But yeah, so that's the thing that I also know. As soon as you start to doing a good job, battleships are gonna hunt you down. But look at this, he's capturing the beacon, and he's at the same time dropping the Lynx, and now this guy over there as well. He understood that the damage coming in, or the jump from the TEF. What I don't know is why he's running so immensely fast right now. Why is he running so incredibly fast? If this was a Frederick battleship support, it wouldn't last this long. I'm a little surprised to see the speed he's running around with. But yeah, so anybody knowing that, feel free to let me know. It seems like a little extra long of a speed boost that was going on there. We have another battleship use here, and that's why we're doing 700,000 damage to that jumping invader, and also finishing him off, popping him right after. Invader gets another shield protecting him, then a stealth kicking in. Really, that invader is having 7 lives like a cat, dude. At that point, he should have been dead like 10 minutes ago. But yeah, so absolute ludicrous amounts of damage done to that invader here by these free-to-play Hussars, dude, combined with some good damage boosts at the same time. Also, remember, he's running the Piercer weapon combo, so he's basically bypassing shields. Also, great use of the targeting system here. Having a guy targeted, but still focusing his aim on the stealthed, I believe, Crisis Robot to take him out despite his stealth ability, and just aiming at his position manually. Well done, my friend. That guy, yeah, Sharpy, great job, my friend. Nice to watch you again in another video here, and nice you showing us a free-to-play build such as this Pathfinder here, doing such a great job in the game. Effectively carrying the match, obviously not alone, but still doing an incredible job. That reflector is annoying. I know he's shaking the camera, says I don't want to shoot it, but what else are you gonna fire at right now when the game's about to end, right? So yeah. Alright, so we only did 4.4 million damage here, but 8 kills, and overall a great performance. And there was one more guy in the match that really performed very well and carried the team also. So lots of enemy stealth robots on the other side. Lynx is coming in, wants to get some, and don't worry, Sharpy is not gonna wait much longer. He's gonna give some to him. If he needs it, he gets it. So yeah, by the way, if you enjoy these community hashtag WarRobots community videos, friends, those are videos uploaded by you guys, the viewers, to my channel, to the Google Docs that I linked. In case you are wondering how to do that yourself and be possibly featured here on the channel, then check out the video description and pinned comment. There is one video linked, episode number 1 of these channel, these community videos, where I give you all the information, what you need to do, how you need to cut the video, how long, what type of setups I consider, and so on. And look at that targeting, god awful garbage. Look at this. He's aiming at this guy, and he wants to use the ability on him. He's pressing the button, and the targeting system decides to give him a guy that's 10 meters closer, but behind a wall. So he's literally having the crosshair exactly at the guy he wants to target and shoot. And he is in the open, not covered by anything. And the game switches the targeting to a target that's behind a wall just because it's 10 meters closer. It's so dumb. And you could also see him shake his camera in anger for this annoying target switch that made him waste the ability on a player that he did not mean to hit. But in any case, just a little replay here to show the flaws in the targeting system still. And from what I gather, you can't bypass all those issues just by setting the settings in. I've tried several different settings, and the targeting system will not stop to disappoint me no matter what I set it to. It just never gets it right. I don't know, something like this target switch right there is a big error. Should never happen. But yeah, so let's go. Keep going here, rather. The Hussars are still hitting hard, and we're about to come like 460,000 damage. Holy smokes. By the way, for me, this doesn't always work. In recent times, this display of damage done, sometimes it appears and works, and sometimes it doesn't. It's super random and weird. I don't know why. It seems to depend on what setup I'm running. Some setups have it, in some other setups, like on Titans or so, you don't see the damage numbers very often. But yeah, so he's using now the shield breaking ability of the Pathfinder, deletes that guy, and we definitely count this kill to him because he did all the damage. And that guy as well. And now with the battleship running, doing a tremendous amount of damage here, getting a kill, and also popping another 400, almost 500 damage, 500,000 damage into, what is that, a Fenrir over there. Now we're at 650,000 damage done to that Fenrir dude. That is absolute ludicrous from a free-to-play build, and that is also what makes this such a pleasure to see. And the fact that that guy here knows how to play the Pathfinder. He's got great aiming, great map awareness. His target prioritization is spot on. It literally looks like me playing. I wouldn't be really able to do much difference here. I would choose the same targets, the same timings. Most of the time I would do the exact same thing. So it's great to see him play this thing so well. And also here, you see he stays on him and kills him through the stealth. Because he's got the aim established, he got a target in sight that is at the same level of altitude. So if he just keeps that crosshair on, the stealth on the enemy does not matter. And so he just killed the stealth bloons. Something I keep doing over and over all the time whenever it's possible as well. Now obviously the Titans are going to be a problem. This will take some effort to get rid of. But he's doing the amount of damage that's necessary to kill Titans. And also here, applying a good lockdown on the enemy and then getting in cover. He realizes that the enemy Titan right next to him could potentially become a threat here. So he's deciding to retreat a little bit, get behind cover, and operate from there. Then pops the Sumjock before I think that was a Sumjock, before he even expected to get a single shot, therefore wasn't ready to activate his ability, got a pop immediately. Then finds a very nice target to take down the enemy Muhammad's there with low amounts of HP. Unfortunately though, there is a Bjorn Titan spawning in just in that moment. And I think also here the damage numbers were not displayed, right? Yeah, against the Titans, look, there was no damage number displayed right there for some reason. So it's weird, it doesn't always work. Also for him it doesn't always work, it's not just me. Now he keeps the Bjorn ball at distance because that's where you don't take any damage from its area effect stuff. Bjorn unfolds, activates a shield, doesn't matter because our bro is already far away and activated a shield break and lockdown at the same time. The Bjorn got absolutely played by our free-to-play Pathfinder, and so is this Ao Ming up there. getting completely deleted. I wish we saw the damage number because that is probably about 500k that he just did real quick there. Ming managed to get around the corner. Meanwhile, we're shooting at the Lucha who's jumping away. The Ming is on the run, dude. He's running for his life from a free-to-play Pathfinder. Very interesting. But then again, the Ming is a really fragile machine too, right? He found an angle to shoot at the luchador without getting retaliation shots back. Very well done. Always try to find that free angle to deal damage from, especially with fragile little squishy robots like this one here. We're taking some damage from the Ming now, but that Ming is taking more damage in return because he's running a brawling build with some damage output there. For also some, I think, what is it? Was it the blinding weapons? I don't know. But amazing display of map awareness and skill, and nice to see this free-to-play Pathfinder having such a successful round here. Even if it's not in the highest end Champions League setting, still well played and nice to see. So thank you for sending it in, my friend, and you guys don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.